The purpose of this screen recording is to show you how to use the question and answer feature that's new to Google Slides. So here's a presentation that I've created. I'm in Chrome right now. I will use Chrome for the presenter part, and I will use Firefox for the viewer or attendee part. So I'm here and I'm going to go into, first of all, I have to make sure I share. And when I'm here, I'm going to go on advanced. Now you can, whatever you pick here for link sharing is fine, but people that, if you want them to be able to use the Q&A feature, they either have to have commenting or editing rights. So I foresee that I would only be giving mostly commenting rights and not editing rights. So I'm going to say can comment, and then you may choose any link sharing option that you want. So I'm going to press save and then done. And then when you go into presentation mode, it'll say present from the beginning or presenter view. So you're going to say presenter view. You can get this box here and you can see what slides are coming next, which is nice, and the speaker notes, which is even better because before it was hard, you couldn't see them underneath the slides. I never really understood that, but anyways, and you can see what's coming next, and it's timing you if you have some time constraints, which is also very nice. So audience tool. So I actually had done this before, so it's going to say continue recent, or you could always open up a new, I equate it to almost like a chat room or a today's meet or a back channel. So we're just going to say continue recent, but when you do it for the very first time, it will just say you only have start new as an option. But I'm going to say continue recent, and then here's my names. So I'm just going to say continue, and then when I'm here, I can turn it on or off. And I can go between the speaker's notes and the audience tool. And then what I'm going to do, and this actually stays up the whole time when you're in presenter view, because it's, you're welcoming anyone to ask a question at any time. And so you see that banner stays up, or you can, put it like on the board in the room, or share it out, or just, mention it once and then go on, because it's always going to stay up there like this. So then if I go to, I'm going to copy this, and then I'll show you what the, here, let's get rid of that. Here's what the attendee view looks like. So then you can ask as yourself. I'm in my personal account now, or I can ask anonymously. You can have up to 300 characters, and then you would submit it. So my question might be, what is your favorite app for the iPad? And I'm going to submit as myself. And then everyone in the room can see the questions as they continue to be asked. So they're just going to show up in a list down here, and then you can, so that people don't ask the same question like 10 times, you can vote on if this is a good question or not. So then the presenter can see like, yeah, 20 people have that same question, or maybe someone thinks that's a dumb question, whatever, or that it may be they would put a down vote because it's already been answered, and maybe the presenter didn't see it before they answered it, whatever. So that's how that works. Over here, it just shows you whose account you're in, and if you wanted to go to Google Slides yourself. So then let's go back to the presenter view in Chrome. And then here is the question, so then I can address that question by putting it up onto the slides. I probably wouldn't do that till the end. and then you can hide it. And again, you can turn this on and off. So at some point in your talk, if you want to just turn off questions. And then one of the other cool features that's not really Q&A, but it is part of this this update is a highlight feature. So if I want to, I don't have my laser, I forgot my laser pointer in the car. If I'm close to my machine, I can do the laser pointer to point something out, which is really cool. So that's the new Q&A feature in Google Slides. One thing though that I did want to show you is, let me turn this off. Is in my Google presentation, I'm in presentation mode. Let's get out of, let's get out of presentation mode. I had created a bit.ly for this so that I could share this out with people so that they could actually go through it while I'm presenting. Now, you may want to reconsider doing something like that while you're presenting, because if I put this in this mode, oh, and then you can see what happens when you turn it off. It just, when you're in the room, it says, sorry, this Q&A session is closed. But when I go to this, I actually, since I have commenting rights, I can actually start a new Q&A room. So you don't want your audience to start a Q&A room. So just be mindful of that, and that if you're going to share out the link to your presentation so that people can go through it later, that you make sure you turn off the commenting features or change the viewing rights to view only. So that's how I would do it, because I created this presentation, this particular one we're looking at now, with a lot of resources in it for people to go back and use later. So I would definitely have to remember to go back and turn off those features. So that's just, I think this is a game changer. I think it's really cool, and I'm very excited to use it in my next presentation.